Welcome to Part 8 of the AT&T HVS Baum training series. Part 8 has been revised to cover the new Intra deployment process for the Intra Location Manager. Here's the link to the training videos and presentations, along with a link to the OpEasy training, including OpEasy's 21.1 release. Part 8 covers how soft clients on PCs and Macs work with the Intra Emergency Response Service by utilizing a software plugin called Location Manager, or LM. Part 8 Revised. HVS utilizes the software module Location Manager, or LM, from Intra to address the Baum compliance requirements for soft phone clients on PCs and Macs. Location Manager is installed on the PC or Mac and resides in the tool tray. Location Manager can detect a change in IP address and/or a change in the Wi-Fi access point connection. When a change is detected, the Location Manager will check to see if this is a known location based on the network information. If the location is known, the LM will automatically update the ERS with the change of dispatchable location. If the location is not known, Location Manager will prompt the user for dispatchable location information and then provide the update to the ERS. The Location Manager can cache up to 100 dispatchable locations. This allows the user to select the new location from a list of known predefined dispatchable locations. Location Manager also provides a history of dispatchable locations. Each time a user enters a new dispatchable location, the Location Manager sends the location information to be validated by the Intra ERS. If the location cannot be validated, a warning is posted to the user. The user can then modify the location to a valid entry or accept the liability. On-net dispatchable locations can be pre-configured in the Intra ERS by subnet, wireless access point, Ethernet switches, or Ethernet switch ports. Most common workflows that the caller encounters with the 911 Location Manager are described by three scenarios. Scenario 1. The caller moves to a new location. When the caller visits a new and unfamiliar location, the 911 Location Manager detects this and prompts the caller to provide an address. In Scenario 2, the caller is detected on a whitelisted network. When the caller visits a whitelisted network, the Location Manager does not prompt the caller for an address. Scenario 3, the caller visits a familiar location, and when the caller visits this location, for which they've already self-reported the location, Location Manager will not prompt the caller to re-enter the address. It discreetly informs the detection of the address to the caller through a system tray notification. When the soft client makes a 911 call, the call is routed through HVS and sent to the Intra ERS. The ERS already knows the dispatchable location from the last update of Location Manager and then routes the call to the correct PSAP with the dispatchable location. Intra has created a common link and a password that allows all HVS enterprises to download the files for Location Manager. After the download, unique enterprise ERS credentials will be required to complete the end-user installation. The Location Manager files can be downloaded from this site. The Location Manager client will be valid for all users in the HVS enterprise. It is important to know that the Location Manager should never be used with Microsoft Teams clients. When downloading the two files, ensure that they reside in the same folder. The next two slides will cover two options for distributing the files to the end users. The first option is essentially distributing the two files directly to the end users without any additional modification. However, the administrator will have to provide their Intra account ID and account token information to the end users so they can use that information during their installation of the Location Manager software. The second option requires the administrator to execute a simple CLI command that will provide the account ID and token information into the setup file prior to distribution to the end users. This eliminates the need to provide that information to the end users and for the end users to provide that information during the installation process. When the end user runs the 911 Location Manager setup executable, the user will be prompted to allow the app to make changes to their device. When the user chooses yes, the Location Manager software will be installed and ready to run. For Location Manager to automatically start, the user will have to reboot their device. Prior to installing Location Manager, ensure that your caller's workstations meet the following operating system requirements: Windows 7 or higher, and Mac OS version 10.10 and up, 64-bit systems only. To install the Intra Location Manager, download the installation file that Intra support has sent to the customer. The installation file for Windows OS has a .exe extension, and for Mac OS it has a .pkg extension. Double-click on the file and accept the end-user license agreement to complete the installation. If you had requested activation on multiple accounts, then multiple installer files would be sent to you. A single instance of Location Manager can be installed per workstation for one single caller. After Location Manager is installed, it appears in the system tray menu of the caller's workstation. It is important to know that the soft client executable names must be pre-configured in the ERS dynamic account prior to the installation of Location Manager to avoid complex corrective actions by the end user to correct Location Manager's function. Now that we have covered soft clients on the computers and the Intra Location Manager, please proceed to Part 9, where we will cover soft clients on mobile devices. AT&T and the ClearSpan team again would like to thank you for your time spent reviewing this information and look forward to our collective future.